If it works. Please, what's my password? Ah, this is fun game. I always like doing this.
Oh, did you quit your stream?
I'm gonna try set up I hate it. I've obviously not got a password, which is very fucking annoying. I had to reset my password. What was it? G497. 54? Oh, we're having fun today. Every time I try logging into something, I have to redo my email and stuff.
That's why you gotta.
I always have to reset passwords.
That's why you gotta click the keep me signed in.
Yeah, but I have to re-sign in. Especially when there's like 2 types of passwords I use. Everything. Now it's going to tell me the password I used originally, which it wouldn't let me sign in on. I'm going to set now as my password. It's going to tell me it's already a password. Ooh. This will allow you to. Yeah, sure.
I need to get more glue.
I guess I just got to log in and out of Streamlabs. How I want to swap. Just do a webcam.
How's the family?
Good.
Good.
Baby's in, or Betty sleeps. Although I just heard her crying, so
there ain't no sleeping going on in there.
Exactly. We'll soon find out. We're good. I was over at my dad's today. His new wife has he's got stepkids who have why can't I? That's annoying.
Do you like the new wife or girlfriend or whatever? Or
yeah, she's
nice.
Why can't my webcam work properly? Because it's literally stuck in that. This is going to be very annoying.
Ooh, these guys are gonna look cool. These guys are gonna look cool. Very, very cool. I'm down 1 Dragoon. Where did that guy go? Did I drop him? Oh, I gotta send you some pictures of those paratroopers. Oh my goodness, they look so cool. I did one that because they're all like D-Day style, so they have on their face has like that smushed black face paint.
Oh, nice.
But one of the guys though, I made it made him have like he cut off the you know how like they would cut off the parts of the parachute when they jump down for like scarves and I don't know, just something to have. because it was like camouflage and everything, and I made it to where I got one of the Marine helmets with the camo sort of canvas sheet on it, and then I put it on one of the airborne guys, and then I painted it the same camo as the parachute, so it's kind of like he cut a piece of the parachute and then used that as like camouflage for his helmet.
That's quite cool. That's very.
And then he's got like a German helmet hanging off of his belt, too. That's kind of like a souvenir.
I really like that one. Have you seen Pacific?
Yeah.
Just basically looting all the Japanese.
Yeah, my Marines. I did that with my Marines. I have, because when I bought my Marines, I bought a Japanese box as well, of course, and so I kind of like put some samurai swords and some like Japanese canteen bottles hanging off of the Americans and stuff.
Right.
Oh, and I made a few of them have like 80, because they're all 101st. Besides, like a few of them have 82nd airborne patches on, which kind of like represents the whole scatteredness of the D-Day drop.
Yeah, that's quite a cool idea. Who else? Yeah, I think was it just the 82nd? That was
It was the 101st and the 82nd airborne that dropped, and because they were all scattered to hell, they would be out and about at night and then run into fellow paratroopers, and then they'd be like, "What company are you from?" And they're like, "Oh, well, we're from the 82nd." And then they'd be like, "What the hell? Where the hell am I?" Because I
guess
should
it's
not
a
be
bit
running
like,
into you guys. I think they did that on in Band of Brothers a little bit.
Yeah, I think they come across them in the 82nd. Oh, this is a super fun game to play.
Which one are you playing?
Now, I've signed into Streamlabs and now it's kicked me out of YouTube. So I've got to now sign into YouTube again.
Hey, there's a
I hate
new
everything about it.
game on Steam called Grand Tactician: American Civil War, and it's getting pretty good reviews at the moment.
Right, so I'll have to check it out. Am I streaming now? I assume I am. Streamline. There we go. So because of my webcam I'm using, I can only have a small camera, which is really annoying.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I can see it right now, and it's got your big, huge, fat, low picture.
Yeah,
on the side.
I've had to do that just because to fill space, and then the chat box is going to be at the bottom if anyone comes along and chats. So I haven't used Streamlabs on YouTube before, but yeah, that's really annoying that it's done that. The webcam, I don't know why it's done the webcam like that. Yeah, that's got it. I'll have to leave it. I don't think I want to be doing a stream like that, the webcam like that every time. Unless I just just have it super zoomed in. How can I look stupid?
I think it looks fine.
And I can't have a fat head in the way now. Might not look as good. I think. Forget it. I'm done. I can faff around with that all day. I'm not interested. What have you got in the background? Like a fish tank.
What's that?
You got like a fish tank in the background.
Oh, up there?
I can hear something bubbling through your mic.
I have my computer right here.
I don't know. I don't know, like a fish tank pump. Just
Yeah, no, I have my my computer right here on my desk. It's sort of near the camera, so you probably can hear that. I thought you were talking about the thing back there. I was like, no, that's my tarantula cage, sort of thing.
strange.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to leave. Is my stream working? That's the question.
Yeah, it's working. I'm on it.
Okay, cool. I've got to have a super zoomed in camera for it to work because for some reason it's rubbish and doesn't want to work. So that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Now I assume like you can be heard on my stream because if you can't, I'll be really annoyed. Let me laugh at that.
I don't know. I have you on mute.
Fish tank pump. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay, cool. So I've got to have a super zoomed in camera for it to work because for some reason it's rubbish and doesn't want to work. So that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Now I assume like you can be heard on my stream because if you can't, I'll be really annoyed. Let me laugh at that.
Yeah, I think I can hear you, or I can be heard on your stream now.
Good enough. For some reason, when I set up Streamlabs originally for Twitch, it already gave me like a base setup. When I did it a second time, I've had to do it all from scratch. You know, and like add all the webcam and stuff in. I've got more time to play around with. For some reason, when I set up Streamlabs originally for Twitch, it already gave me like a base setup. You got the stream on? I can hear myself.
Yeah, I was just
hear myself talking.
Yeah, I had it on for just a little bit to hear myself.
That's cool. At least I know now I can do a stream with you this time. Cool. I do like OBS. It is quite good. The only thing is I didn't want to, like, I wanted to stream some just games online, but I didn't want to do it through a YouTube account.
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep YouTube account to kind of choose. So I did it through my Twitch, but I think it's just by looks like I just have to sign in and out every time I want to, which isn't an issue.
Do you have my stream up?
No, I don't actually.
Oh.
Well, T, you probably should do.
Come on, man. Jesus. Help a brother. I found my old PS2.
I need to say that.
I found my old PS2, and I went to the store yesterday, to my like video game store, where they do like rentals and trades and stuff. And I got trying to get back all the old stuff that I missed over the years, or that I lost over the years. I got Medal of Honor Frontline for PS2, Medal of Honor Vanguard for PS2, and Medal of Honor European Salt for PS2, and then I got Limited Collector's Edition Metal Case Halo 2 Xbox One, or not Xbox One, but original Xbox.
I went over my mum's earlier because I've still got a load of stuff there, even though I've been moved out 4 years. And I picked up my GameCube.
Nice. Is that because we were talking about it?
Well, we were talking about it. I already thought I had my GameCube at my house.
Uh-huh.
And like, so I was at my mum's and she had some stuff there. So eventually I was like, I'll go have a rummage then and see what I've got left. I just opened one of the drawers of like a chest of drawers, and there's just my GameCube there, and I was like, oh, take that back. I think my GameCube was going wrong anyway. Yeah, it wouldn't load up, so I probably spent knackered with it.
It's a shame.
So I figured out with my auxiliaries, I need to buy one more shield. As like the command frame, I don't know if you, I'll show it a sec on the stream. The command frame, you come with a choice of 3 shields, but it looks like you get the option to make an Optio Centurion and a kind of standard bearer, but you've only got the 2. So I haven't got an oval shield for what would be my Optio. I mean, I might be they might not intend for you to set the kit up like that, but I don't know. At the end of the world, I guess. I'm gonna try to get another shield, and then I'm gonna buy another sprue of 3 legionaries, auxiliaries, and that can give me 3 units of 8. Is everything I need. Do you ever get like on your stream and stuff? It kind of says more people are streaming than more people are watching than they are.
I have just you watching. It says 1 person.
See, it doesn't say you're watching me. I always have 1 person watching, which I assume is myself.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
It says 1 person watching. We both have 1 person, and it's us.
Yeah. They boost their numbers.
God, I'm trying to figure out.
It's going to be a race to see who someone come and watch your stream first.
Yeah.
What I've been trying to do is I'm going to get a text now. I was trying to put it out on the Discord that I was streaming just to see if anyone's bored and wanted to come along. I think Nick from British Legion put on the chat like probably an hour after I finished my stream. Like, oh, come watch, but I am a bit tired. By then I was already in bed, so I didn't go.
What time is it right now over there?
10 to 9.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not too late. I was hoping to come on at 8, do like an hour and a half, and then get an early night in. But
yeah, but it's like it's a Sunday though. Sunday night. It'll work.
I'm guessing people are a bit like me, where I've got free time on a Sunday. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know when everyone does kind of their hobby times.
Yeah.
I would have thought, like, when I try to do my little streams, I would have thought I'd be catching people who just sat at their table, kind of painting or something like that, and just wanted something to watch. But it's surprising how little people are about. Or maybe people just don't watch my stream. That's a possibility. I don't blame them. I've got to get the fan on. Get the fan on already. Oh. I have to like quickly mow my lawn, and it's like white, wet grass, and it looked like it was going to rain any minute. And I just so quickly panicked to get it. I've when I've done my garden, I've put like new seed down and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's still kind of quite new, so it's trying to get it as cut as much as I can whilst I got rain and sun. Give it a good chance of growing. It just got I hadn't cut it for like probably 2 weeks, and it's just massive now. And I've got probably the world's worst old electric lawnmower. I really struggle.
Well, your problem is that you're using electric. You just need to use a scythe.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think of using a scythe actually, but glad you've mentioned it.
What's that?
The idea in my head. Glad you've mentioned about the scythe, because I think I might have to.
Oh, I thought you said you have used a scythe. I was like, oh.
No. That's how we do it here. Do you know that? Every British person uses scythes to mow their lawn. Imagine if we did. No, I want to buy a petrol lawnmower, but just haven't taken the plunge yet. But now I've got a garden to mow, I think I'm going to have to.
You should mow right now.
Done now. I've run out of grass to mow. I'm gonna have to mow it again tomorrow night. Maybe I'll do a
Probably
lawn mowing stream.
get a
Is that gonna
ticket
be a
for
new-
sound ordinance.
You know, I was a bit conscious about that, must admit, because then I had to get the strimmer out. Trim stuff. I'll do a lawnmower stream tomorrow night. Pack the numbers out, get bums on seats, and everyone will probably like a good lawnmower stream. Sure of it. Yeah, I've actually got to mow it again tomorrow night because trying to mow like really long grass, it just don't play ball. I've got the worst of it off, and then I'm going to come back in and jigger it.
And these cavalry guys are looking pretty badass. I'll send you a picture. I think they look a lot better now that they're a lot closer.
Yeah. I just don't get on painting horses.
I hate painting horses, but they are 6mm though, so I don't really mind too much.
That's true. I didn't mind painting the Adler stuff, but apart from it being Adler, part of me thinks I would have rather spent more and just got brand new Bacchus rather than the second-hand Adler lot. But that's not the end of the world. The only good thing when I bought all those Adler miniatures is I got loads of Bacchus cannons in there, so I don't really need to buy any more cannons now. So many, which is nice. I'll get Skype up actually. It's going to be in the chat in it, I imagine. Cool.
God,
I want to do more streams just in general, really.
Yeah.
And just building stuff. I might as well have a stream on, but like
I
Monday
really
nights
enjoy
are
'em.
kind of pointless. You got
Yeah.
to crack on.
If you're by yourself, then it's not fun at all. But if you have people on there, it's such a blast. That's why I was like, hey, you want to Skype? Because it's like, it sucks a little bit just sitting there and quietly, waiting for like
I agree.
somebody to text on the chat.
I mean, normally I kind of treat it like a YouTube video, so I'll just start talking.
Yeah.
Because it's going to get published anyway, so someone might actually sit through and watch it and hear me waffle about what I'm doing anyway. It's nice having people like when one of my first streams I did, like had quite a few people pop up and just I was like chatting to them for ages. It's actually really nice. Kind of. Show you this really cool thing you get on this cavalry. I don't know.
So are you thinking of getting some Roman Victrix generals?
Maybe.
Maybe just one sprue?
Yeah. I can't show you apparently because they still wanna. Forget it. Anyway, this cavalry's got like a water bottle and it's got SPQR on the water bottle. It looks really cool.
Huh.
Yeah, I might get just a sprue because I think a sprue comes with 3 generals.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I might.
that's all you really need.
Yeah, I mean, I guess with Infamy, I might want 2 characters. Yeah, maybe, so. That's another 3 there, so that's it. Okay. I need 1 more sprue of auxiliary, which I'll order.
Oh, shit.
Then it means I've got to order another sheet of transfers. Never enough transfers. That's the costly bit, it says transfers. Do I have some auxiliary with kind of heads in, holding heads and stuff? I don't know. This guy's got a head on his spear, but I think that looks semi-naff.
I can't find any PlayStation 2 controllers, so last night I ordered 2. cheap controllers off of eBay.
Mm.
Kind of wish I knew where that stuff was, but oh well. I just want to turn them on, start playing, playing some terrible graphics,
Yeah.
and just loving the hell out of it. And then also listening to the soundtracks, because the soundtracks I think are just amazing. Michael Giacchi or something, Giacchi or something like that, does all the and he's the one who did the who composed like Rogue One, The Incredibles, Star Trek,
Oh, nice.
the new Star Trek reboots. I mean, it's crazy that he, such a huge composer for these amazing movies, did Medal of Honor back in the day. But that's why they're just so amazing, because you're basically taking like John Williams and making a video game soundtrack. Which I was watching like a documentary on YouTube on the Medal of Honor and like the evolution, and they were saying how Medal of Honor came to be because of Steven Spielberg and Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so back in those days, like in the 80s and stuff, the arcade era, just every single game or every single movie that came out had a video game to it, right?
Mm.
And so,
okay,
yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's just like the most stupid games, just terrible games, like the E.T. one, said to be like the worst game ever made. So, Saving Private Ryan came out, and Steven Spielberg was like, okay, we need to make a game for a World War II game that kind of goes with the movie. You know, it doesn't even have to be the same characters or anything. It just has to be World War II. And I want it pumped out. Let's do it. And so they're like, okay. And so they made Medal of Honor for, I think, PlayStation 1 or something like that. And then bada bing, bada boom. So, yeah, the one who basically created Medal of Honor is Steven Spielberg.
I really like the Medal of Honor game. I can't remember. Is it Frontline when you're doing the features of Normandy at the start?
Yes, yeah. That's Frontline. I have both the Xbox version and I just bought the PlayStation one. That one's great. I love doing that mission where you're going through like the old Nazi manor and you're like disguised as a German, and then the music's like I like the Market Garden mission too.
Let's play again. I want to play Hell's Highway again. I remember that was. Really
Those are
good.
so good. I almost got that.
There was Hell's Highway.
There was Hill 30. There was Hill.
After Hell's Highway there.
Oh yeah, Hell's 30 was the original, like old school ones, and then for the 360 they came out with Hell's Highway. Which
I don't think I ever completed Hell's Highway. Tricky. Very good game though. Multiplayer was really cool. That's some really cool stuff on Hell's Highway.
Yeah, this one. Right here.
Good one.
It's probably delayed.
Yeah, there is, yeah. I can see you rummaging it, so I'll wait.
And then the original Star Wars Battlefront. And then
I've never played the original Battlefront, but
Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2. Man, this disc from Medal of Honor Rising Sun, that green and all that, I've looked at that for so many times growing up. It brings back memories.
Was it Rising Sun 2 disc, or was that because it was multiplayer?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's always been 1 disc for the versions that I've had growing up.
I thought Rising Sun. I might be wrong. As I need to dig it out. I've just got all my games in the car now, so I'm gonna have to. Rising Sun was quite interesting.
Oh, it's such a good one when it opens up in Pearl Harbor. Yeah, so good. And the
I remember
logo.
a couple of years ago, I went over with my mates and we took the GameCube over and we were going to fire up Battlefront 2.
That one is like the best. One of the best games
ever
made.
Steam, Battlefield 2. Battlefront 2 on Steam. It's so much fun. I just love getting your character leveled up and stuff. Like when you get frenzy a few times and then eventually you get the gun quite easy. So cool.
Did you know that game still retails for $40?
Which was that about?
Battlefront 2. I'm not joking. That is that is the retail value right now in stores. Is the original Battlefront 2 is $40 in the US. If you go down to like the video games store down the road, they have those in their old PlayStation 2 collections and Xbox One collections, and it's $40. And of course, every other game is like $4 because they're so old, nobody plays them. But everybody wants the old school Battlefront 2 to play, and it's $40.
Yeah.
I mean, that just tells you how good of a game it is.
You can buy it on Steam for like £7, I think.
Oh, probably. Here, I'll look it up right now.
This is where we're going to have no one come join our stream, so we're not going to.
Oh yeah, this is just our little thing. It's $10. $10 right now on Steam.
Not too bad. The game is just all it is. I haven't played the new Battlefront 2.
The Empire has captured a command post.
Played the old Battlefront 2. No, the old. Sorry, the new Battlefront 1. I played. Yeah. I got Battlefield V or 5 the other day. That was quite good. The World War II one. Been playing a bit of that. And because I downloaded Origin, it gives you it free if you pay for a basic subscription. How am I posing my Centurion? Do you know much about ancient Romans?
A little bit. I need to dive into it a little bit more sometime. I want
to know why they have like wooden sticks that like vine branches.
Oh, the Centurions?
Or whoever, yeah.
That was their discipline stick. They beat the living.
Definitely Centurions and not Optios then.
They'd beat the living shit out of if you weren't doing what you're supposed to be doing. That was their punishment stick.
Okay. Well, who would be more likely to use that?
Oh, the Centurions, the disciplinaries of the Legion. I don't think a general would have something like that.
Yeah, the Centurion is modelled with. Yeah. I think I'd rather my Centurion have a sword out, but I guess I'll have a stick. It's a bit different. After all, he's a Centurion for the auxiliary.
Miller's Miniatures on the Reddit.
Hey, Wargamers Anonymous. Yeah, I've got someone watching.
Yeah.
Probably not hanging up. Miller's, is it?
Yeah, I took a picture of my cavalry all bunched up together on there, and he goes, "Sod trying to do that for War Games Anonymous." What does that even mean, anyway? Sod.
Sod that, as in, I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. Sod that.
But
Get it? I guess.
it's just not a word.
Almost a bit like fuck that. But,
Oh, sod it.
sod it to hell.
What is the saying? Oh, sod it. I don't want to be a... What does he say? God damn.
Sod it to hell. I don't want to make use B1 or B2. What's a B1 or B2? Is that the bod? Oh, I got to use auxiliary bodies to make an Optia.
I want to be a lumberjack, leaping from tree to tree as they float down the rivers of British Columbia. The fir, the red Scots pine.
Bum, 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 bum.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Sleep all night and I work all day. He's a lumberjack and he's okay.
Put on women's clothing
and I hang around in bars. Making
what a
fun
silly
of
song.
yeah. Making
So I
fun of
can't
us
make an
loggers here in the Pacific Northwest.
I cannot make an Optio out of this set unless I use up much needed body. So now
I like the Financial Pirates song.
yeah.
It's fun to trot around the continent and sail the wide accountancy to find, explore something of shore and something of bankruptcy.
I really like the
It's all tax deductible. We were fairly incorruptible. We're sailing on the wide accountancy.
the song where just remember that
Just
revolving round it. Yeah, standing on a
Remember
planet
that.
that's
Wait, hold on.
100 miles an hour.
Remember that you're standing on a planet that's revolving and revolving at 900 miles an hour.
That's my favourite song, I think.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Eric Idle. Eric Idle, isn't it?
You're a very attractive woman. Oh. Could I have your liver? That would be scared. Oh, not at all. God, I love those movies. Those are great. The first time I watched The Holy Grail was we have this old theater in the town next to us. This really, really old theater. I mean, it was there during like the early 1900s. And it's just, there's like no heating or anything. It's colder than hell. Like if you're in there on like an October night, you can see your breath while you're watching the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were playing. Sometimes they play these old movies in there and these old classics. I mean, really good ones too. And one of them was Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and that was my first time ever watching it. It was so funny. I was laughing my ass off. And usually they have like little giveaways that pertain to the movie, and they had these coconuts in the beginning. They're like before the movie started, and they're like, whoever wins the raffle gets these coconuts, and they were like already cut in half and shaved out in the middle there, and then where they would do the sound effect and stuff. And I was like, what is that? Coconuts? Why are we giving away coconuts? I didn't understand it at all during the time. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. What? And of course, right when it starts, you're like, oh, coconuts. You're using in a coconut and you're banging it together. I am not.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Concord. Isn't it? Concord. Trusty. I can't remember what it was. Actually, I feel quite alright, actually. Oh, Concord. Concord, I think it is.
Must be a king. How can you tell? Just have shit all over him.
I didn't vote for you. That's my favourite one. Who are you then? I'm your king. I didn't vote for
Inherited
you.
in the system.
Monty Python, wow. Yeah, I watched The Meaning of Life recently. That was
Yeah, that was pretty good. I'd say that one is my favorite. Just because there's just so much difference. There's like different things going on.
Yeah, it's just all random bits rather than
Yeah, I mean, my poor girlfriend. I am always quoting some of those movies, but The Meaning of Life, I think I quote the most probably. But that one is my favorite though. You guys got anything better to do? Right, off you go.
Suppose you'd like to go to the movies.
Learning the piano. Yeah.
Come on then.
Yes, sir. Well, I suppose you want to go practice, eh? Marching up and down the square.
Marching in the square.
Not good enough for you, eh? Right, off you go. I'd rather be home with the wife and kids. Would you now? Oh, that's funny. I love the part where he screams so like he gets so animated that the hat almost falls off his head, but just jiggles on top there, and then he like fixes it really quick. Oh, that part's great. Right, off you go. I don't know how those guys like kept their cool. You know?
Yeah, I imagine it would have been quite a few takes.
I mean, probably not the Monty Python guys, but you know the background people, the nobodies.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh my god, I'd be pissing in my pants.
Yeah, I imagine there'd be quite a few times they've had to like do quite a few cuts.
The salmon moose. I am so dreadfully embarrassed. I didn't even have the moose. That's pretty good. It's Christmas in heaven? No, silly.
It's Christmas.
Every day is Christmas in heaven. Waiter, this conversation isn't good. Oh, I'm sorry. It's so funny when they try to do American accents.
Imagine they probably deliberately go a bit silly with it.
Yeah, they really they don't do well with American accents.
Right. I've made my own Optio.
Because they are Protestant.
I could go down the shop and buy one of them rubber songs. Put it on my John Thomas.
oh dear Harry.
Because we are.
I can go down any time I want down to the shop and say, Henry, I want you to sell me a condom. In fact, I'll also buy a French tickler, for I am a Protestant. Mumbo jacks, crocodile ribs.
Millers. Hey, Millers.
This just jumps in. We're just rocking out those Monty Python quotes. Shouldn't you two be doing something useful like chopping down the biggest tree in the forest with a herring? That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
What?
You said the word.
Remember that? Have I just walked into buying rubbers? Yeah, we are talking about that.
Yeah, you came in at the wrong time.
Yeah, you did come in at the wrong time. I'm going to sell you all the scientific experiments. Oh no, I've thought long and hard about it. All got to go.
It's scientific experiments for the lot of you.
Right, I've made an Optio.
Which means we can take precautions. What do you mean? Lock the door? I need to get done with my old guard. They're like halfway done.
With the shrubbery here. What?
We have no shrubberies here. Oh, what sad times these are when people go around saying you need to own women.
Me.
Do your worst. Me. No. He starts going, no. It's me. It's me. She starts correcting him. That's good old comedy. Good old fashioned comedy.
Good old
It's kind of like,
fashioned.
I don't know, that's just good old clean, good.
Stupid humor.
Yeah, exactly. I really like stupid humor. Kind of makes me think of like the old SNL.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Miller's just saying he likes the parrot.
Yeah. Yankee Wargamer, he knows what I'm talking about. The old school.
Wake up, Polly!
SNL. Because we have SNL, you guys have Monty Python. But SNL, though, there's this one, I think it was like the first season, and you have people like John Belushi and Chevy Chase, and I forget who else, Dan Aykroyd and stuff. And Chevy Chase and his wife are sitting there on the couch in their home, and the radio's on, and then they're like, "This is a quick announcement. Killer bees have invaded the Southwest," or something like that. "Lock your doors, lock your windows. Killer bees are around," and stuff like that, right? And as soon as that's the reporter saying that on the radio there, John Belushi is like this like Mexican bandit, like old school Mexican bandit. He's got like the sombrero and a mustache, and he's got 2 handgun revolvers and like an ammo like band around his chest. And he's got a bee suit on. And he's got like little dangly antennas and everything. And he's creeping. Oh, and he also has like a knife in his mouth. And he's creeping through the window. And then he's like, "Give me your pollen, senor, or your wife dies." And they're like, "What?" You're like, and then all of a sudden they barge through the door, and it's all these guys, and they're all look like a bunch of Mexican bandits from the south, from like the old west, but yet they have like bee suits on. And then they're like, Chevy Chase is like, "Who are you guys?" They're like, "We are the killer bees." They're like, "What do you want?" "We have come to take your pollen." They're like, "We don't have any pollen." You're like, "Give us your pollen, senor, your wife dies."
Those are like Blues Brothers when they're in the restaurant.
Yeah, there you go.
How much for your wife? I want to buy your wife.
Yeah, see, that's the old school there. That's yeah, cheeseburger. That's a pretty good one. I think that was some of the best. You have like King Tut. You ever seen King Tut with Steve Martin?
I'm gonna say no.
What else?
Miller said he's not dead. He's pining for the fields. Dropping out daisies.
What was I gonna say? Oh, that and like when Will Ferrell was on. I think that was, and Eddie Murphy. Oof, those were really good. I think those were like the late 80s, 90s. Oh, they were awesome.
Apparently, you're really quiet on my stream. I don't know how to change that.
Me?
Yeah, apparently you were quite quiet on the stream.
Oh. Well, then just go to my stream.
Hey.
Leave Matt's and go on mine.
Yeah, I'm using OBS first time, so I don't know how to. Yeah. To be honest, it's saying my desktop isn't producing any sound when Stoke talks, so I don't know. Can't help on that one.
So I don't know if you can see, but oh, Yankee Wargamer, are you on our Discord chat? I don't know if you are, but I got my Dragoons all nice and lined up.
Well, now everyone thinks I'm talking to myself, being an absolute lunatic. No, I'm not. I'm not just spouting random.
I thought I could hear myself on your stream though.
I don't know how to change it to you. I'm using OBS, and it's like I've got desktop audio, which I assume is you.
Just remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving at 900 miles an hour. It's 19 minutes a second. Something, so it's reckoned. The sun, which is the source of all our power. The sun and you and me and all the stars that we can see are moving at 1,000,000 miles a day.
The Milky Way.
The Milky Way. Yeah, so
I go turn my off, see if I can hear you, and then maybe I'll understand it.
Yeah, but the Discord though, Discord, it's something that you can have on your computer as well as on your phone, and we have a ton of different servers on here from different people. So like Wargamers Anonymous, that's his right there, if you can see. And so within each one of these servers, we have a ton of categories on each server for like historical and stuff like that. And then if you go in here, it's a huge conversation that always goes on, and it's we show our miniatures and stuff that we're painting at the moment. It's really nice, and it's kind of what I like about it is you're keeping up with what everybody's doing and what's going on in the community.
I don't know how to make stuff louder.
With like without having to come out with videos and stuff. It's really cool. It's really nice because you can still talk to everybody and stay, right then and there, and talk to so many people in the community without having to make a video and do that kind of. They make a video, you make a video in response. It's just kind of like everything's there. And plus, if you don't have time to make a video or anything, and you're just kind of hanging out painting by yourself, you just take a quick picture, put it on there, and be like, hey. Or if you have any questions, hey, how should I paint this? What color should I use that? Discord's really cool, and I think it's something that's made the hobby so much more fun. And
I may have fixed it. Sorry.
Am I allowed?
I may have fixed it. I don't know. Someone will tell me in the chat. I hurt my knee.
Yeah. So I think I can send. So yeah, so what I would do is download the app, the Discord app, and then make your account. In your account, with your account, it's going to give you you'll make your name. So it'll make your name. And then I know it's pretty blurry, but maybe, yeah. So I'll make your name, and then if you see those 4 digits with the pound sign at the end of your name, those digits are pretty important because you'll have your name and then you'll have those, and that basically uh, you can send people your name and that code, those 4 digits to, and then they'll add you as a friend and everything, and
Wow.
then we can get you on all the servers and stuff. So that way, because there's World War II servers that we have, there's stuff for medieval, Napoleonics, Civil War, Revolutionary War, So, which I think that'd be pretty cool to have you on there because it's mostly, you know, European and British people. So there's not many Americans on there. That
Not those dastardly Brits.
exactly that because they don't really like American conflicts like the Civil War and everything. That's boring for them. So
Nor do they like Americans.
yeah, right.
I'm joking.
You heard it from the source.
Okay.
But yeah, that's kind of what we do and stuff. So I highly recommend it because it has made the hobby so much larger. And plus, I find people on there that I don't know who they are, and I get to meet them and everything, and find out that they have channels and stuff. It's really cool.
I struggle to keep up with the discourse. I joined a few, and now I'm just massively overwhelmed. I just don't go on it.
Yeah, there's so many Discord servers and stuff on there. So yeah.
I'm on Fullbackers, British Legions, Wargamers Anonymous, and Fritz's GML codes, and that's it. Even then, I'm just and Medieval Warriors as well.
Yankee Wargamer, he says that his grandfather was from Liverpool.
Oh, nice. Liverpool. It's kind of one of the jumping stops to America, isn't it?
I did not know this bottle had super glue in it. Nice. Thought it was out. The sandwich is the source of all that power.
Oh, power.
I got that song stuck in my head now. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to listen to it now. I love it. So many conversations going. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is Miller's, and it's frustrating. I'm on a few other Discords with like other hobbies, and I don't know why I'm still in the chat because I've muted it now. Like on these other Discords I'm on.
Yeah, that's
another
thing
because
is you can mute conversations and stuff.
Yeah, so you don't have to listen to everything, but yeah, I just kind of got so snowed under. I was like, yeah, goodbye, see you later. I'll mute you. Yeah.
Oh, his grandmother.
That's what everyone.
His grandmother's from Liverpool.
Liverpool.
What time? What year? If you know, when did they migrate over to the U.S.? Because my great grandfather was from. My family was from Denmark, and then they moved over from. Well, they used a boat from. They went from Denmark, and then they actually went to Liverpool, and then they got on a boat in Liverpool, and then they came over to, I think it was New York, and that was like 1850 something.
Yeah. I think it's cool them including musicians in these packs that you buy, but like when you're buying them at packs of like 24 people, then I don't think you need a musician and standard in everyone.
Whoa.
Troopy troops. Two musicians now.
This I'm using like this Gorilla Glue gel, and I really like the gel super glue. I like using that, but I noticed that like it's jail at first, and then after a while, if it sits around for like a month maybe, it basically turns into liquid, just pure water.
I stopped using gel. I found it just didn't work. So.
Huh. 1919,
so
right after her dad left the army, 8th King Regiment. He was in World War II. Oh man, that's cool. Wow. So that you're like super
the
close
8th King
to
Regiment. Nice.
being British.
Um,
He's like a super New Englandman.
He's just missed out on Titanic as well. Your relatives didn't get stuck in it. Yeah, I think I agree with you, Millers. Like, I've been in a few groups, and it just seems to spark arguments at times.
About what?
I guess it's like, so Miller's just saying he's had it on a Discord server where someone kind of mistook what he said and got a bit funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that kind of shocks me because usually, I mean, I haven't seen anybody be like that.
I think it's normally like just online in general, like a few other hobbies I do, and like I kind of avoid talking to anyone on to do with them now because you get just so like that hobby just seems to attract like a toxic bunch of people or something. So I just stay out of that side of it.
Yeah.
I enjoy the hobby elsewise, but just not chat to people online because it will just tend to be like keyboard warriors that want to have a go at something.
Yeah,
like, that's not what I signed.
Well, hell, I had a go at one. Well, I didn't have a go. Somebody tried to have a go at me on my YouTube.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying.
Yeah, on one of my videos, which is still up there. You can still look at the conversation and everything. The guy was trying to pick a fight and everything. It's just like, dude, calm down.
It's not needed. We're not here for that. We're here to enjoy ourselves.
Well, he got all irritated because my thumbnail was President Trump.
I remember you saying,
yeah. Stupid.
Good old Trump.
Yep. Well, I don't know. It's just like, hey, dude, this is my channel, so just don't watch it. It's not that big of a deal. The video wasn't even about anything anyways. I just had it as the thumbnail because I thought it was funny.
I was looking on Facebook earlier, and my rugby team I support, and they're like second in the league at the moment, and it's all kind of hype. Think we might win the league.
Oh yeah.
And there's like a team ahead of us, and they're really good and stuff. So like, rugby team put on their own Facebook page, like, oh, here's the standings. This is what the table's looking like currently. And few of the fans are obviously like, oh, we're going to win this. This is amazing. And you have like a supporter of a different club commenting on the post and then replying to people's comments on the post, like, oh, why do you think you're going to win? Blah blah blah. And I'm like, first of all, like, fans are allowed to have a bit of fun and be a bit dreamers, but also, like, what are you doing on another team's Facebook page, commenting on their stuff, saying how, it's just embarrassing. I was like, hey, you're clearly a supporter of the team who's top position, so why go out your way to go into another Facebook group just to kind of little everyone there? It's just really annoying. It's just.
Yankee Wargamer says, I had a few vids with historical firearms and got some flack from people who didn't like it. I ended up taking them down. Oh, that's bullshit. I say keep them up.
I think no matter what you post, I think you've got to be careful what we're doing because we post stuff for the world to see, but also you're never going to keep there's always going to be someone you're going to upset, even just releasing videos about miniatures. There's always going to be someone you're upset, so that's unfortunate. And that's what pisses me off about people these days. Millers he was asking about a key place to find a place, I'm guessing that was. Yeah, a place to find some medieval minis, and I was answering something Medieval Wargamer had said about archers. And he was just asking for proper answers. He said, I've been around a long time and my work speaks for itself.
What kind of firearms were you, did you have videos on? Because I know that you mess around with old flintlocks and stuff like that, because of your reenacting. But yeah.
And that sucks for this, but again, you're always going to have someone. Like, I found in other hobby groups, like there's just people there who want to pick fights, and
Yeah.
I got an argument once, so I can't bother to go into the whole thing, but I do like I do LARP 4 times a year, which is live action role play. Really into it. It's quite cool. Well, I think it's quite cool. Other people probably think it's super lame, but it's my hobby. And like part of the hobby, like I can't want to go into it. And so the person was basically complaining about part of the hobby, saying I don't really like this. So then I commented on the post saying, "Oh well, I actually really like it. I think it's a good bit of fun." And then apparently that was as bad as spit in the face, and she just got really funny about it. Like, why would you say something like that? And I was like, because that's what I genuinely feel. Like, I feel like this is a fun part of the hobby. I understand you don't like it, but there's people out there who do like it. She, oh, well, you deliberately put that on my post to annoy me. And I was like, okay. I got a bit funny with her, and then I thought, do you know what? Cool, chili beans. Like, I'm not going to get in an argument online over Facebook through Facebook. But then there was another bloke who just turned up, and he was basically had my corner, and he just tried to have a shouting war with her. But the problem is, like, especially, I don't want to go too like political, but like you being like a male, like I don't know, like
the patriarchy
in like LARP is quite weird. It's got like a massive following of kind of the LGBTQ and stuff like that.
Yeah,
which I don't have a problem with, but there's certain people that kind of feel like they're kind of untouchable because they're part of that club. And so you got kind of someone firing off at you, but
they got so many cards and you got like, none.
Yeah, it's like you're going to say something back, and all of a sudden they'll bring like, I guess it's like anything, they can bring race into it or sexuality into it, and all of a sudden
they got a bag full of cards, and it's just like, okay, I choose you.
Yeah, so it was, and like this kiddie, funny enough, turned around saying, you know, I think it ended up going on to the whole like transgender and lesbian, gay stuff. And he said, I don't mind what you are, you know, you could be a hamster, you could identify as a hamster for all I care, you know, it's taking the piss, like having a bit of banter. And then they took that the wrong way as well, saying how he's insulting them by saying that, like saying being stupid about it.
Goofy.
I was like, glad I got nothing to do with this. I backed out straight away because I thought I got really annoyed, and I thought, one, I'm not one to pointlessly argue, and then two, I was like, you know what? If someone wants to think they've won and have a, you know, feel good about themselves for 20 minutes because they beat someone in an argument on Facebook, like by all means, go ahead.
Yeah, well, that was kind of like with my encounter was like every single thing I said. It's just like he was just trying to one up me, but I wasn't even like trying to one up him or anything. It was just because you can look at my video, you can all just look it up on the whole conversation on there. I got rid of nothing. It's the one that has the thumbnail of Trump on it, and it's all right there. It's pretty funny, but
I think so. I'm a firm believer that like you can have an argument with someone and not like have a fallout. Like an argument's a discussion almost. You know.
Yeah.
You know, bring both sides, bring facts to it. Bring your argument. Like, make it an argument should be like a duel almost. You know, you're kind of talking, you're chatting. Someone raises a point, you might counter it and go, "I don't agree," or I do agree. But then if you come across people who don't have this logic, can't structure an argument, then you won't ever win against them because they're not going to play against the same rules. So you could turn around and go, "Okay, valid point. I don't agree, and this is why I don't agree." And then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, but you're an idiot," and you're like, "Oh right, so." I can't really come back at that, you know. And when you go against someone who doesn't use logic, you can't win. And it's even if you're right and they're completely wrong, sometimes it's just worth going, listen, I'm not doing this. Like, you win, bye bye. I won't talk to you. And it's frustrating because I think I can get a bit opinionated sometimes. And I'd love, like, if someone wanted to question me, I'd be happy enough to have a discussion about it. But when it's just like, no, you're wrong. Oh, I'm not going to talk to you. And it's like, no, like, hear me out. Like, I want to explain why I think this is right. If you go, you're wrong and this is why, and then I go, oh shit, yeah, you're right. Brilliant. You know, we've both learned. But it's when you come across people who just it really, really winds me up.
Yeah.
grinds my gears.
Yankee Wargamer.
And
That's ridiculous. He was comparing the K98 and like the M1 and the MK1 and the all of those World War II guns and like their accuracy and stuff and like their time fire, and I guess somebody got all uppity on him.
Rivet counters, mate. Miller's made a good point. He said, I don't know if you watched on streams on Mondays, but they're saying about this sort of attitude that people like that make it hard for new people starting off in the hobby. You know,
Oh, yeah,
and
definitely.
he's right. Like especially in the hobby, if they criticize how people paint stuff or if they do something wrong in their eyes, just scares them off. Yeah, it's rivet counters. Like I guess rivet counters isn't a bad thing. There's some people out there who love that sort of thing. Like fair enough, but people got to understand like the hobby is how you make it, you interpret it in a way. Like I don't know, you can't expect. There's some people out, for instance, at my local games club. There's people who will go spend 500 quid on a Tyranid army for 40k at least, and not paint it, and then just play. You know, personally, I would be a bit like, oh come on, mate, paint it.
Now
I want
you
a
lose
nice looking
points.
army.
Now you lose 10 points because you haven't painted.
Yeah.
They're not battle ready. But I gotta head out and head over to my uncle's so that we can do a battle report for his World War II game. So hopefully you guys, I'll send everybody the link and stuff, and you guys can
I look
watch
forward
that
to seeing it.
Yeah, me too. So
Seeing it.
all right, guys. See everybody. See Miller Miniatures, Yankee Wargamer. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and thanks for hanging out with me, Matt.
See you later, Stuck. I'm going to stay streaming, but I'll